Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Phone Arena, and right now I have the Lenovo K900 with me, and I'm going to do the camera review of it. So talking about the camera, this phone has a 13 megapixel unit. This camera unit is really special because it has a Sony Exmor RS sensor, a 13.13 effective megapixel sensor. It was released by Sony. It is really thin, and that's why it ended up in this svelte looking 6.9 mm thin phone. So the speciality about this sensor is that it is a stacked CMOS sensor, which is much better than a backside illuminated sensor that has been permeating through every device lately. So it is coupled with the dual LED flash, and on top of it there is no special Sony lens. Sony supplies a f2.2 lens with its sensor, but Lenovo has opted to use its own lens. So this is a Lenovo made or some custom off the shelf 1.8 lens, which is f1.8 is the aperture, which is the fastest lens ever in a smartphone. So coupled with a 1 by 3.06 inch sensor, Exmor RS stacked CMOS sensor with f1.8 lens makes it really special. And just for adding extra bit of information, the Galaxy S4 and the Oppo Find 5 have the same sensor but have the Sony lens unit with f2.2. So let's dive into the camera then. We'll look at the camera in detail for you. So as you can see here, this phone runs on Android 2.1 Jelly Bean and has the lock screen widgets. So I can access the camera directly from the lock screen. So I've already been taking photos with this. This is the camera UI basically. The camera UI is sort of different, and it is called the super camera, especially made by Lenovo. It takes advantages of every feature that the camera can provide. As you can see here, this is the super camera app by Lenovo. As you can see, that was the animation that is used for focusing. So anyway, let's go through the camera UI first. The bare bones additions on the display are, first of all, you have a lot of effects here, a ton of effects. You have color effects, magic effects, lens effects, and whatnot. And on the right hand side, you have a switch for switching from the camera to video. You have the shutter button, which on long press obviously takes burst images, and then you have the gallery here. And on the top, you have the extra features. Quick scenes here. These are all modes that you can switch to: burst mode, panorama mode, night portrait, HDR backlit, weak light, which is a low light mode, smiling face is a smile shot, macro, which is obvious, and self timer. So all these are present at the top. And addition to those, you have extension lenses, which are very similar to what you can see on Nokia Lumia devices. So you can have clear pedestrians or moving objects, which is using Scalado remove. And then you have a GIF maker, smart group shot, which takes best expressions, which is again very similar to what Nokia offers. So all these seem to be licensed from Scalado. GIF makes a GIF, of course. It uses a special lens, as you can see here. We have made some GIFs and we'll show you that. And then you have Magic GIF, which works exactly like Nokia's Cinemagram. You can record the GIF and then you can animate by painting a part, or again removing the painting part to show what all you have. So we will also show you that we have taken some animated GIFs using Magic GIF. So that was the top down menu, and on the left you have flash options, auto open and close. This is a literally translated UI, so you will always find some weird English grammar. So auto on and off is like auto open and close, which is weird. And this is the front facing camera, which is a 1080p unit. It can take stills and record video at 1080p and of course 720p too for video calls. And here is the extensive settings. You have basic settings which can switch the camera. You have flashlight, resolution, scenes, effect adjust, which adjusts every aspect of your image, and then you have image quality and composition guidelines. Under advanced settings, you have ISO, white balance, stroboscopic, which is for the frame rate, fixing the frame rate of the light so that you don't get flickers, and of course you have touch control shot, which is touch and then it takes a shot. Under other settings, you have camera sounds, you have GPS location, you have the focus mode, which is auto continuous, so you'll have continuous that will instantly take a photo, and then you can reset all the settings, so it does save all the settings. So that was a tour of the camera UI on the stills mode, and as you can see, it uses the volume button to take a photo too. So if you long press it or just press it, it focuses and takes a photo, which is quite nice. So under video, so just a quick recap of the specs here. It takes their 13 megapixel stills in the normal stills mode, but if you change to any other mode like HDR or weak light, it takes pictures at a different resolution. We'll go through that just when we explain all the other features. So switching to video, this records videos in full HD 1080p and has the electronic image stabilization enabled. So electronic image stabilization is just like software stabilization, but it doesn't crop into the picture, but uses the extra area on the sensor to manipulate the image based on software. So this is used, the EIS is used for both the front facing camera as well as the rear facing camera, and that is the main feature noted here. Other settings that you can see under the video settings are the video quality, video stabilizer, and all the usual things. That's pretty much it. You don't have HDR video. That is a notable thing missing from a 13 megapixel sensor by Sony. So the Exmor RS can actually take HDR video, but that is not present on the K900. So let's get into the samples then. We have a lot of samples to show you. Let's go through. Yes, so these three samples were taken in absolute low light conditions. This is a carpet, and I have three photos to show you. The first one was taken at 13 megapixels with flash. So as you can see here, the exact settings here, 4096 by 3072 is the resolution. The file size is 2.94 MB. I have used the flash, and the aperture is 1.8, exposure time is 1/24, and the ISO is 410. As you can see, there is a blue tint all over the image, which is quite worrying because the flash is supposed to whiten it, and that doesn't seem to be the case. The flash is really bad. So this was a normal image without using any additional modes or something, just a classic shot. And this marks the ISO at 386, and the resolution, as you can see, is 4096 by 3072. And this one was taken in the weak light mode. The weak light mode takes the photos in a resolution of 2560 by 1920, which is at 5 megapixels, and uses the ISO up to 774 with the exposure time at 1/10 to radically improve the image. So this image is quite clear, but when you zoom further in, you can see that a lot of artifacts, and we think there is some extrapolation, interpolation going on, so to downsample the 13 megapixel image into a 5 megapixel image, which is very, very weird because only the PureView and the iPhone 5 and the 4S used to do this in the low light mode, but we could see that in the Lenovo K900. And not only that, we have taken a lot of HDR photos too. These are all low light samples that we could take inside a restaurant. We'll show the complete samples in the complete review, but to show the smart GIF mode, we'll show you the smart GIF mode first. This is the smart GIF mode, in which we selected a part of the picture to move and the other part of the picture to not move. So if you can see here, only the bottom part of the picture is moving and the top part of the picture is not moving. So that is the magic GIF mode that we took. So this again is an extremely low light picture that we took. If you can zoom in, this also was taken in the weak light mode. This is a 5 megapixel photo and has fairly nice detail with absolutely very less noise. So we are pretty impressed with the low light capabilities of this device. And again, this is again a really good low light sample that was taken not in the weak light mode but in the normal mode, which is really good. And coming to the HDR mode, this one was taken without HDR and this was taken with HDR. As you can see, there are a lot of differences between those two photos. Really the HDR mode, again like the weak light mode, takes pictures at 5 megapixels. So as you can see here, 5 megapixels, and the ISO is pretty low at 102. So you get very less noise and a really good detailed picture at 5 megapixels. And at the same time, the 13 megapixel picture is not too bad indeed. It is really good, but it is very natural, unlike the HDR mode, which really makes it vibrant and really good. So yet again, this is an extremely low light picture that was taken with the weak light mode, and this is a GIF that was taken with the GIF mode, unlike the smart GIF mode. This is a normal GIF mode that we took, and as you can see, it was raining and we were able to capture the droplets on a glass on a moving GIF really easily. This image has a very low resolution, unlike the other images. So this is just at 320 by 240, as it takes a quick succession of a lot of images and turns them into GIF. Also, one thing we have to note is these images that we took, macro shots. This one was taken with default sharpness. As you can see here, the result is quite over sharpened and smudgy. But then we reduce the sharpness to -2, in which the pictures look absolutely glorious. As you can see here, the bokeh is very smooth and the picture quality is really nice. And we have a video sample too that we can show you. This is the full HD video sample that we took. The device records in stereo audio and the audio is quite nice, with the loudspeaker providing ample output. Take a look at the video sample. So yes, that's the video sample. I guess that's about it. The Lenovo K900 has a really great camera here. So this camera can take really nice pictures in daylight as well as low light. It particularly excels in low light too, as you could see there. So yes, there are a lot of modes. HDR works well. You have magic GIF mode, you have GIF mode, and then you have a very good front-facing camera. The front-facing camera can take 1080 pics and videos, and it is 88-degree wide-angle front-facing camera lens. So it is pretty good too. And just for showing you, as you can see here, pretty wide-angle. This wide-angle lens has really good quality and can take good pictures and video. So yes, front-facing camera is good. You have a lot of picture modes. You have a lot of filters. So pretty feature-packed camera, and it is really good. You can check out the samples, complete 100% samples, and the video samples in our complete review that is coming up. So do check back to our channel and do check our blog for more information on the Lenovo K900. We have also put up some gaming videos, so if you're looking at seeing the performance of games on this phone, you can view them too. So that's about it. The Lenovo K900 camera is really great. We'll be pushing out more information in our complete review. So hit the like button if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel, and do check out our blog for more information on the K900. Thanks for watching. you.